Now we're going to subtract numbers written in scientific notation with different powers of 10. So notice here, we have different powers of 10, which means we can't use distributive property right away. If you watched the adding numbers already, then you already know that we need to move our decimal to the left so that our power will go up. So let's rewrite this. So 1.1 times 10 to the power of 5 minus, we need to move this to the left, so 0.43 times 10, and because we moved it up, this changes to the power of 5. Now we can easily use distributive property to solve this. So we're going to take 1.1 minus 0.43 times 10 to the power of 5. When we subtract that, we get 0.67 times 10 to the power of 5. Now notice here, this number is too small. It needs to be at least 1, if you remember. It needs to be at least 1, but less than 10. This is not at least 1. So we need to actually move this decimal to the right in order to make it bigger. And when we do that, we're going to use scientific notation. So we're going to rewrite this as 0. Oopsies, not 0. We're going to write this as 6.7 times 10 to the power of negative 1, because we had to move it to the right here. And we're going to keep this 10 to the power of 5. Now, because we have two powers that have the same base, we use our products property. So our answer that we're left with is 6.7 times 10, and negative 1 plus 5 is 4, so to the power of 4. Let's do another one. Okay, so again, we see here that these powers are different. This one is larger than this one, which means we're going to need to move this decimal right here to the left. So we're going to rewrite this, 2.4 times 10 to the power of negative 1 minus 0.55 times 10 to the power of negative 1. Now, because these are the same, we are able to use distributive property again. So I'm going to take this number, and we're going to go 2.4 minus 0.55 times 10 to the power of negative 1. When you subtract, you're going to get, let's see here, 1.85, I think, times 10 to the power of negative 1. And you know that this is correct because our number is at least 1, less than 10. And we are done with this one.